My name is Shah and I'm 25 years old, and I've been suffering from CFS for about 6 years now. The way it started was I was at university, and in my second year, at the end of my second year, I went on a trip to India, and while I was there, I picked up I think I picked up a bug. I started vomiting blood while I was there, and as soon as I did that, I started to feel very tired, and I started to lose my appetite, and I was really worried about what's happening to me. When I came back to London, I had some tests done. I went straight to my doctor, had some blood tests done, but unfortunately they couldn't find anything wrong with me. They said there's nothing wrong with you because your blood proves you're absolutely fine. So that year I had to take the next year off university. I had to defer my examinations because I wasn't feeling very well at all. I was bedridden for months. I used to wake up in the morning, feel very tired, get ready to study, but I just couldn't work, and I used to go back to sleep. So one of my friends actually told me that, Drujan, you're probably in no state to do your exams. Why don't you just take the year off and see if you can get better, and then come back next year. So, following my friend's advice, that's what I did. I spoke to my tutor, took the year off, and while I was taking the year off, I tried to find out other ways that I could get better. So I tried homeopathy, I tried reflexology, tried kinesiology. Nothing was really working for me. Nothing really. I couldn't find anything that could help me in the long term, and I went back to university the next year. Even though I wasn't well, I managed to struggle and finish with my degree, which I'm obviously very proud of. And then I decided I'm going to spend the next few years really trying to get myself better. So I heard about Ashok through a friend of mine. He recommended that I go and visit him. So I went to see him. He taught me about the amygdala retraining technique, and that was about 4 or 5 months ago. And since he taught me that technique, I've been practicing it with commitment. I find it very powerful, and it's made a lot of difference in my life. It's one of those things which I believe requires a lot of commitment, which I've been able to do, a lot of focus. It's very easy to get complacent, but one thing Ashok told me is, even if you start feeling better, just keep going until you get towards 100% better. Now, one of the things when I started was I might have been a tiny bit skeptical about whether it's going to work or not. But Ashok, when I sat down with Ashok, he explained to me how it works. He made, I have an open mind. I've tried a lot of things in the past, so I said to myself, I'm just going to give it a go, see how it goes for me. It may or may not work, but what have I got to lose? I've tried lots of things and they haven't worked. So I had a lot of faith in what I'm doing. I started it and I thought, I'm just going to give it a go. Hopefully it will work for me, but I really believe that it would. And yeah, I mean, initially it took a while for me to really put it into action, but with Ashok's help, I used to speak to Ashok regularly. He told me, just keep going, and after a while it became more and more natural, and as soon as it started becoming more natural, it became less effort to do it, and right now I don't have to put much effort at all into it because it's a natural process for me. So my recommendation to other people who are new to this technique is to just listen to Ashok, go with his coaching, be very open-minded as well, and just keep going, and eventually you'll start to see results. I've been practicing that now, and I'm very close to getting myself 100% better. And right now, all the things I couldn't do before, I couldn't work before, number one. I'm working now. I do a lot of voluntary work as well. On top of that, I can visit my friends, my family. I can socialize with them. I don't get so tired anymore. Occasionally I get tired, but then I come back to the techniques that Ashok told me, and I practice that. And again, I just keep going, and it's getting better all the time. I've got a very, very positive outlook on life now, and I'm really looking forward to the rest of my life. I think it's wonderful what Ashok is doing, and I wish him all the best in continuing helping other people as well.